Hello, students. Let us study forensic science. What is forensic science? Forensic science is the application of scientific methods and principles to investigate crimes and gather evidence that can be used in court of law. It involves various disciplines, including biology, chemistry, physics, and computer science, to analyze physical evidence and help to solve legal cases. There are many key aspects of forensic science, but in this lesson, we are going to focus our attention on forensic biology. This forensic biology is a technique that rely on DNA analysis to help identify individuals from biological samples like blood, hair, saliva, etc. It plays a critical role in solving cases involving assault, murder, and sexual offenses. In this case, forensic biologists inspect crime scenes to examine potential sources of evidence using blood, saliva, hair, and skin for DNA fingerprints. DNA fingerprinting, sometimes called DNA profiling or genetic fingerprinting, is a forensic technique used to identify individuals based on their unique DNA patterns. This involves analyzing specific regions of DNA that vary greatly between individuals that make it a powerful tool for identifying verifications, paternity testing, and criminal investigations. So, forensic biologists then analyze the specimens in the laboratory by focusing on DNA analysis. This DNA fingerprinting also helps biologists to determine the paternity case of a child. Based on their investigation, forensic biologists write up their findings in technical reports to testify in court. Finally, this data or fact is put forward in the court to castigate the criminal. These days, bioinformatics is widely acceptable in the field of forensic science with the help of computational tools. And this bioinformatics has become quite easier and reliable to gather evidence regarding a particular crime scene. When examining the variability at 5 to 10 different variable number of tandem repeat or VNTR, the odds that two random individuals would share the same genetic pattern by chance can be approximately 1 in 10 billion individuals. Then forensic biologists analyze the sample in the laboratory by using gel electrophoresis. That means they take sample from forensic sample F, individual A, individual B, and individual C. Forensic sample F is the victim who might be killed or murdered. This acts as the reference. Who may kill this person, individual A, individual B, or individual C. To find or figure out who killed this individual or guilty of crime in this scene of crime, we have to gather DNA containing sample from individual F or victim and also take sample from individual A, individual B, and individual C. Then analyze all the sample by using gel electrophoresis as I told you before. Lastly, we get this DNA pattern. As we can see, the DNA pattern, individual A and individual C have different pattern as compared with individual F or the victim. That is the reference. So individual A and C can be eliminated from further inquiries, whereas individual B has the same pattern with individual F. This indicated that DNA containing cells or forensic sample F, which was found on the body of the victim, was individual B's cell. So individual B remains clear suspect for committing the crime. Forensic science is now also routinely used for paternity testing. Suppose a woman took sexual intercourse with two individuals, suspect 1 and suspect 2, at the same time. Then she was pregnant and delivered a child. So, who was the father of this child? Suspect 1 or suspect 2? To figure out the real biological father of this child, forensic biologists should take blood sample from child, the victim, suspect 1 and suspect 2. Then analyze the DNA sample in laboratory by using gel electrophoresis and produce DNA patterns. As you can see the pattern from the diagram. Who is the real father? So the real father is suspect 2 because suspect 2 has the same DNA pattern with the child.